You can save the little peach fuzz that's on your head, and hopefully they won't cut anything else.
Thank you for acknowledging you are in the presence of greatness. Now, even though none of my official NWA Elite members are here tonight, the man that is coming out here shortly, the greatest African-American Superman in the history of wrestling, is going to make his return, the first superstar ever created by me. But even as important as that is the man who actually created Wildside itself. You people wouldn't be in this building wouldn't be here, and half those people in the WWE wouldn't be there without this man right here.
What?
Mr. Wildside, Steve Martin!
Lord almighty, you must be kidding me. You must be. Oh, no. What a moment we're witnessing here at the NWA Arena.
Jeff, I've often said you're one of the most honest men I've ever met in pro wrestling, and everything you said is straight from the heart, and I know it's true.
Well, that speaks volumes.
You know, I'm going to sit up here and gloat just a few minutes and tell each and every one of you people that I am the creator of this building. I am the creator of Hardcore Hell. The sick, sadistic mind of Steve Martin is what developed this whole place right here. And the people who don't understand that is running from the truth. Every promoter's dream in pro wrestling is to have one of his boys call him up and say, I made it to the big leagues. I've signed the deal to buy that $1 million home. Well, I've had that happen not one time, but 6 times. From Matt and Jeff Hardy to Bull Buchanan, and the list goes on and on. But I'm not here just for that. I'm here because of a selfish young man who needs to pay some dues one more time in this arena. He needs to show respect where he come from and who made him, and that be me, Mr. Wildside. Every person has thanked me at one time or another except for one man. This young man was a water delivery boy, a college cheerleader that walked in this arena and said, Mr. Wildside, can you make me a star?
That's not a quote, by the way.
And I did. And now, tonight, AJ Styles, you're going to learn to pay some respect to the man who made you. Because tonight, I brought in the greatest talent that ever walked in this building as far as I'm concerned. Michael Jackson can't dance like him, and Eminem is jealous because he can't rap like him. Ronnie the Truth Killings, and I'll always know him as K-Crush, is here tonight to take AJ Styles out once and for all. Because, Jeff, I'm going to do a little history lesson real quick. 2 years ago, we had the NWA World Heavyweight Champion here at that time, named Sabu. We had the deck stacked against him. All AJ had to do was beat him in the ring with our help. And you dropped the ball, AJ. Well, I'm telling you tonight, you're going to pay for your sins, my friend. Because K-Crush is going to take you out once and for all. Now, Dan, get over here and bring that little prick to the ring.
Jeff Bailey wants a bit of a rap from K-Crush.
I don't think you deserve it. But ladies and gentlemen, the greatest rapper, dancer, entertainer that pro wrestling has ever known, Ronnie the Truth Killings, and I know him as K-Crush.
Why, thank you. Sit your old ass down. And you shut your damn mouth, too. Y'all about a bunch of disrespectful redneck hillbillies. y'all, you know what? Check it out. I can give you the jumper for you lame ass redneck. Y'all knuckleheads better give me respect. Top dog, yes, y'all, I'm in the house. I don't like none of y'all, how you like me now? Good Lord, try your luck, you getting caught. Y'all knuckleheads don't want me to get it off. If I was from this town, I wouldn't brag. Every last one of y'all can kiss my ass. You keep wearing those shoes, they might come back in style.
This is more rap than Northeast Georgia has heard
You know
ever.
what? You better say that finger for a lonely night. You sit your 4 eyes down. Anybody else want some? Y'all better show these people some respect in this damn way. You should be at home watching Nickelodeon. Sit down. The hell you have for supper at the table? Most people stop eating when they get full. You stop eating when you get tired. Pops, sit your old butt down. You're so old you're dreaming reruns. Your glass is so thick, I bet you can look at a map and see people waving. You know what I want? I want that punk-ass AJ Styles out here. Y'all want me to get rid of him and beat him down tonight? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Get his ass.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, who has won over 11,000 professional matches, the former AWA champion of the world, the living legend, Larry Zybysko, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Legend, a matchup over 3 years in the making. Two athletes that began their very careers here in NWA Wildside, and they've returned to settle the score.
You know, they always return to the scene of the crime, don't they, Dragon? And what a place for opportunities to be made here and feuds to be settled. And as Steve Martin said, the sins to be paid for. But we'll see who pays for them. I got a feeling it's not going to be AJ Styles. You know, I've been inside this kid's head a little bit. He's a great talent, and he can do this all by himself. It's a human game of chess out there, Dragon, and we're going to create one more chess master for the world.
That it is AJ Styles. What a phenomenal career he has had here at NWA Wildside and leaving since, competing all over the world. Superstar in Japan, in NWA TNA on pay-per-view each and every week. And he was already amazing when he left here. But to get the tutelage from a man that's been all over the world like yourself, that's wrestled Bruno Sammartino in the biggest stage of them all, Larry. He's gained knowledge that's invaluable to his career, and now he's blossoming even further. K-Crest, a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion himself. Ron Killing's here now. What a matchup, Larry. What a matchup.
It's going to be a great game of human chess, and believe me, I'm keeping my eye on those two characters on the floor there. I hear a lot of rumors about Jeff, what's his name?
Jeff G. Bailey.
Jeff G. Bailey paying off the referee.
Paying off the referee. Andrew Thomas, the senior official formerly of Wildside, demoted when Rick Michaels took charge of the company, has been greased by Jeff G. Bailey's palms more times than an oil slick in Alaska.
Well, it's going to be a fair match tonight because I slipped the referee more money than Bailey did.
Well, Green certainly buys out Thomas any day of the week.
Wow, look at the move by AJ. Nice. Oh, he got nailed.
Shoulder tackle barreled through. AJ Styles by Ron the Truth K-Crest Killings doing a little dance here. And as you know, it's not about dancing. This sport is about winning.
Well, yeah, dancing isn't inside the ring, but movement is very important. Both these guys, great balance, very, very quick individuals and very well coordinated. So we just turned the dance into the science of wrestling.
Very important analysis by the living legend. One leapfrog by AJ Styles, down, up, and over. Goes Killings, big drop kick. Styles with full rotation. What an arm drag, and another by AJ Styles. He is on top, going for a hip toss. K-Crush blocks, underhook, hip toss with a fall through by AJ Styles. Hooks the leg, 2 count only.
Yeah, hook the leg, but I tell him, you gotta lock your hands together.
Chop there by Styles, another Irish whip. Killings hangs onto the ropes and goes outside the ring for some consulting.
Well, Killings, the man's thinking. He stops the momentum. AJ had him going. Uh-oh.
Styles bringing himself into the lion's den there.
See, boy, that's a little lack of patience. I gotta tell AJ, give me a note. I gotta write this down. Man's outside the ring. Let him come to you. Let him come to you.
Styles has always been incredibly eager, and if anything has been his downfall, that would be it. But AJ Styles, what balance on the top of the guardrail. K-Crush Ron Killings drops him down crotch first.
Yeah, that been a lookout for Killings. It looked like AJ slipped.
Killings now going back on the assault. And the phenomenal one
Wait
is
a minute,
hurt.
wait a minute. Get this idiot away from Styles. Get this jerk away from Styles.
And Steve Martin attacking. This is ridiculous. Jeff G. Bailey and Steve Martin terrorized Wildside as the NWA Elite. Jeff G. Bailey has terrorized it by himself, crushed with a pinfall. Styles kicks out.
Yeah, Styles kicked out. AJ's got to know that ring position. He could have easily put his foot over the ropes and stopped the count, saved the energy. But again, like I said, I mean, very emotional kid. I mean, I think a little patience would make AJ just a pure diamond.
Crush up and over with a cartwheel there, splits, counters, very flashy, very arrogant, but it is doing the job. And look at that axe kick by K-Crush.
Boy, this guy gets momentum in that axe kick, throws his body around and comes down right behind the neck. Come on, AJ, kick out.
Killings in control. Another pinfall attempt, a lazy, lackadaisical hook of the leg, and Styles was able to easily kick out of that. Now a sleeper hold applied on the ground.
You know, a lot of these guys spend so much time working on devastating moves, but if you don't know how to finish the man off, how to lock your hands, how to use the leverage to pin him, it's all for naught.
Right, well, I totally agree with you, Larry. In the nature of the sport to where it's evolved, in the year 2003, the entertainment factor has stepped up what these guys do in the ring, and it costs them a lot of time. What a clothesline there by Killings. It costs them in the way that sometimes they're more entertained by doing the flashy moves and not worried about winning the match, and that's where it costs so many of these young athletes.
And I tell you, their life expectancy is not very long nowadays.
I tell you, you look at the recent rash of injuries that have plagued the sport, and you have to wonder, are the wrestlers going to tone down their style? You have proven in the past, athletes like Dory Funk Jr., who'll be here tomorrow night, have proved in the past that you don't need to kill yourself to be successful.
Well, the secret is kill the other guy, not yourself. That was like Wrestling 101. Whoa!
What a tremendous power slam by Ron the Truth Killings.
Nice power slam, but look at the time he wastes going for the cover. See, well, again, these guys got to learn how to finish off their man, and that's not the way to do it.
Bicep flex by Killings as he placed his foot on Styles again with arrogance.
Yeah, you get cocky in there, it bites you.
K-Crush back on the attack. This rematch, as I said, over 3 years in the making, the fans eagerly anticipating it. And look at Bailey and Martin again going to work. What is this about,
That was
Larry?
deliberate. Killings threw him out right there, and if this idiot... I'm getting hot, Dragon.
I don't blame him. I'm getting hot myself. This is a man that tackled me in the middle of the ring and shaved my head. Just to embarrass me because I was pointing out what he was doing injustice to all these athletes.
Shaved your head?
And they had a 600-pound man drop an elbow on me. I'll never forget that.
I'd rather have the head shaved.
I am not the concern here, Larry. The concern is this matchup, a rematch from January the 11th, the year 2000. The last match, K-Crush competed in NWA Wildside, lost the World Television Championship to AJ Styles as he headed to the World Wrestling Federation.
Now I understand why he's got the deck stacked here with Mr. Martin and Mr. Bailey. Revenge is sweet, but it's not an easy thing to get. AJ moved out of the way, Dragon.
Slingshot leg drop by Crush. Styles rolls out of the way. He telegraphed the maneuver. Styles capitalizes. Now can he capitalize even further by mounting an offense?
Whoa, he missed a killing stuff. Good move. Good movement by AJ.
Styles with tremendous flexibility. Through his years as a gymnast and an acrobat, AJ Styles has an ability to bend and contort himself in a way that has seen him very successful. Wrestlers like Rubberman Johnny Walker back in the old days, very, very commended for ability to do that and made him very successful. Styles repeating in that tradition.
Flexibility is a big plus inside that ring. Get out of predicaments, keep your shoulders off. There you go. He's got to learn to plant those feet, use that force. Oh, right in the face!
What a tremendous clothesline by Styles. What intensity does this young athlete possess? Into the far corner. Styles gets an elbow. Killings following suit. Styles with a moonsault. He catches him. Reverse DDT.
Wow, what a move! What a move! Cover him! Pick it up! Oh, man! I tell you one thing I got to say for AJ above Mr. Killings here. At least Killings doesn't have the confidence to face AJ man to man. He's got to have people outside the ring. That's why I'm sitting up here, Dragon. AJ has to learn like every other youth. You have to do it yourself. You can't rely on anybody.
With the devious nature of this sport, trusting people is a very big mistake. There's a flatliner by K-Crush.
Get out.
Styles again managing to kick out, but just barely. Does Ron Killings have the number of Styles? Are the odds simply too much for this young athlete over to come at 3-on-1? AJ Styles thinks not. He's got him. Looks like he's going for the Styles clash, but Ron Killings has done his homework. Back body drop.
Right into the rope. But AJ's not getting up as fast as I'd like to see it. There you go.
Styles still able to counter. Look at that back suplex. High angle tilt on that maneuver. Devastating force onto the shoulders and neck of Killings.
Oh, that was in the nick of time. I thought he had Killing.
Killings showing what little gas he has left in his tank with that kick out. There wasn't much energy, and it was a last-ditch effort to get that shoulder off the ground.
I tell you, if AJ had that leg up higher and locked them hands, this match would be history. Get that idiot off the ring!
Thomas does it. Oh, and Steve Martin. Steve Martin pulling Styles off the top rope.
I may have to eject myself out of here.
Legend, feel free. You have the experience. Look at that. Fall-away slam from Killings from the second turnbuckle. Not only did he feel the impact of that maneuver, but he felt it all the way from a height, another foot up in the air.
That knocked the wind out of AJ. Come on, there's no weight over the shoulders. That's good. Good for AJ.
Styles is reaching. He's reaching for something within him. That drive, that adrenaline.
Hey, wait, what's Bailey got in his hand?
Bailey, a master at sneaking foreign objects into the ring and into the hands of his charges. Waistlock there by Styles. Reversal. Oh, and he threw Killings right into the...
AJ thought he hit his own guy.
Right into the shoe, the $600 Gucci shoe of Bailey. He's got Killings. Here comes the Styles Clash.
All right, AJ. Come on, ref. See, I told you I greased him more than the other guy. Good job, Greg. I'm going to go down and congratulate Styles.
Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rematch, 3 years in the making. AJ Styles proves again what he proved on January the 11th in the year 2000 that he has the number of Ron Killings, and as long as he's been out of NWA Wildside, AJ Styles will never deny that this is his home, and he can harken back to those days, years in his future. Looks like we've got more action in the ring. And Ron Killings attacking Steve Martin. He was brought back here to the NWA arena. He was defeated.
Didn't take long for K Crush to get his fill of Steve Martin, Mr. Wildside, and Jeff Bailey. Show of support and respect AJ Styles, Ron the Truth Killings, as well as the living legend, Larry Zybysko. Hard to believe it's Larry Zybysko here at the NWA Arena.
The living legend himself, and what insight he can provide to the career of AJ Styles. Zybysko, now the personal advisor of Styles, in the ring and behind the scenes. He's teaching Styles to slow himself down, take a more methodical approach to wrestling with his God-given ability. This man will be world champion in every promotion in the company before he retires in the country.
Fair enough. I mean, AJ Styles, perhaps, very much, perhaps, the most talented professional wrestler in the world today. That's what many of us think here at NWA Wildside. A lot of other people tend to agree. More hardcore hell is about to come down the road, and it is featuring 2 ladders. It's a ladder match. 3-way dance for the Wildside Tag Team Championship. It's next.